And now I'm happy to welcome Sangita Swechcha, a Nepalese author who's written the book Rose's Odyssey, Tales of Love and Loss. Here is the book. Welcome.
Thank you, Ian.
So tell me a little bit about the book first. Why did you write it and how did it come about?
This is the collection of short stories. It has got 20 short stories. Initially, this book was published in 2019 in Nepali, and this is the translated version of the book that was published in Nepali. This book, as I was writing a number of stories earlier, and when I realized that I have around 22 stories, then I just started.
A lot of stories.
Yeah.
So what type of stories are they? When you're talking about love and loss, is this the type of thing that women go through just in general in life, or is it Nepalese women? How would you describe it?
I think every woman would be able to connect with the stories. It's the general kind of stories. The stories are best in Nepal, also in diaspora, Nepalese diaspora in Australia, and also in UK as well. But overall, I feel that not just the women, and there are male-focused stories where the male protagonist and the stories as well. So people will be able to connect with the stories, if not themselves, but with the people around them.
Okay. How would you describe the values of Nepalese women?
I think Nepalese women are strong and quite resilient as well. If given the opportunity, they will come out the best, I feel, in that way. But there are many women who do not get the opportunities because of the economic condition or social condition in the society. But there are many women who are thriving as well.
And I know you wrote your first book, because this is your second book, isn't it? So you wrote your first book when you were just 18, I believe. So what got you into writing in the first place? Was it a release from something, or was it a passion?
To be honest, I was a very introvert child. In my childhood, I used to be very introvert, and I used to feel more comfortable expressing in papers than talking to people. I didn't used to have many friends, so I used to feel comfortable writing about the things what I feel, and I didn't know that I used to write poetry. So later on, only after some time, only I came to know through my teacher that whatever I was writing were poetries. So that's how it started.
And tell me a little bit about your journey. So obviously you were born and raised in Nepal, but what happened to you after that?
Yes, I was born in Nepal, and I studied in Nepal and Australia as well, and later on in the UK. After completing my studies in Nepal and Australia, I came here with my family, and I studied here as well. I did my PhD in environmental communication from the University of Surrey, and I'm here with my family, living in the UK for the past 15 years.
So do you work in communications as well? Is that your sort of day job? But presumably both of these are your day job. You're an author and a communicator.
Yeah, but my full-time job is I work as the communications official manager at the International Development Organization in London. We work particularly with the women, women's literacy and education in Africa and many parts of Asia.
And how do you personally see women today? What are the issues that women face that you want to address as well?
Actually, it works in both ways. In my personal life, in the surrounding, as well as in the workplace I work with, because the focus of my work, even in the workplace, is the education and literacy, and empowering women through education and literacy, particularly in Asia and Africa. So we work in many parts of the world, and Feed the Minds have been the place where I've been working has been working over 50 years in women's empowerment. And apart from that, in my writing as well, like being a woman, and also seeing injustice, inequality around the world, even today. So that just empowers me or enlightens me to write more about women and give voice to the women.
How would you describe empowerment of women? What is it that you're constantly seeking, and how can men help as well?
I think it goes both ways, because women also want to be able to do something. There are many women coming out in the world, in various parts of the world, even in the villages, in the cities. Women want to do more, maybe because of the societies where they are brought up earlier in oppression, so they want to come out more. But overall, I see like the society is changing, and men are helping as well. And men and women, if work together, obviously the justice and the gender equality we will be able to achieve. But it's a long way to go still.
Yes. And obviously you're very proud of Nepal. How would you describe Nepal today?
It has always been a peaceful country, apart from some political situation earlier, but still Nepal is very, very peaceful. And I would say like Nepalese people are very much resilient, and also like people work harder, and but obviously like they look for the people, the youngsters who want better opportunities. Like there have been people like going abroad, but it's a kind of brain drain at the moment in Nepal. Many people are going abroad, but obviously I see like the time will come when people will realize that, and then like lots of people are going back as well.
Do you think that's good for Nepal, though, this brain drain? Is that, I mean, obviously Nepalese people, they're not being seen across the world and their values, but is Nepal's society losing because of this brain drain, do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Lots of youngsters are abroad in the villages. Like if you see the migration pattern in the villages, people are more towards moving towards cities, in particular in Kathmandu. If you see in Kathmandu, that people are moving from Kathmandu abroad in various parts of the world.
Yeah. So finally, as I'm saying, I'm holding up this book again. This is this wonderful book that you've written recently. How can people get in contact with you?
Yeah, I can be contacted through my email address, and also the book is available on Amazon. As you see, like Roses Odyssey, and with my name, if you search on Amazon, Sangita Swechcha or Roses Odyssey, you can find a copy of that. And also like my email, shall I say my email address?
Yes.
Yeah, it's sangySththa@hotmail.com. So I can be contacted by email as well.
Okay, so that's the best way of doing it. Sangita, thank you so much for your time today. It's a wonderful book, everyone. Everybody goes out and buy. This talks about how women want to be seen today. So I'm very pleased to have you on today. And obviously, I'm very welcoming the Nepalese community as well, which is a great community. Okay, stay tuned. And then next, we're going to have Philip Sykes, our wonderful regular commentator. Stay tuned.